Hey, what's up, everybody? It's D Amazing here, bringing you a review. This time is of the Bring Art Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3. Let's get started. So, we're waiting pretty much forever for the game, but in the meantime, we now have Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3, and we have a first-hand look at what he's gonna look like in game. And honestly, it's really dope. It's really dope to be able to get something before the game actually came out. The downside is you don't know what to call certain things because the game isn't out yet. So I'll be leading in blindly here with a few things, mostly because you won't be able to, like, I don't know the name of the Keyblade because we don't have a name yet. I don't know the name of the weapon because we don't have a name yet. So I'm pretty much here shooting blind as I figure out what's going on with this beautiful looking Sora figure. Now the coolest thing about this is that Square Enix finally took it upon themselves to do something in a 1/12 scale or a 6-inch line because I mean not playouts, but because Square usually doesn't say what a scale is, it's normally, it's hit or miss. But considering what other scales, which I'll show you later, we're actually getting something really cool. Now, if you think that it's going to be anything like playouts, we were wrong. We all were scared that it was going to be like playouts, and we actually don't have anything to worry about because they went out of their way to make sure everything is actually pretty different from a playouts. There's no ratchet joints. It's actually an all new system, and they want to make sure that they went out of their way. Now, you can see I'm playing with it here now, and the reason why I'm doing that is because you can see that there's no ratchet joints. You didn't hear any clicking anywhere across the board here. I just want to show you guys that you're actually getting something brand new from Square. It's like across the board, brand new stuff. Like, and I'm really excited for this. So articulation wise, we're actually getting something brand new and actually really good. Now, I'm gonna stand him back up straight again. If you didn't see me play with him, I'm gonna do it again. So in reality, you can actually rotate his arms all the way around, which is really cool. There's a ball joint inside that you can rotate up and down, forward like a butterfly joint, and there's bicep swivel underneath the sleeve of the arm. It's not double jointed for obvious reasons because it's a big Disney slash Square design. So what happens is that everything's kind of puffy and baggy and along the lines of the character designs. The hand joint, I'm gonna remove it real fast. Ooh, that actually never happened before. So excuse me as I've learned new things as I go along with you guys. The ball joint here is actually really long because it sets into the hands to make sure they can hold the weight of the items that they're holding. So that's really good too. I'm gonna pop off the head. The neck actually rotates on its own, and then it still rotates on the peg as well, which is all really cool stuff to make sure you have the best range of movement. And I think that's really cool that they actually went out of their way to do that. As far as the midsection go, you have an upper torso and then you have a lower torso, so you actually get all the way down with ab crunch. When you fold the legs in, you actually have a small gap here because this in the middle, like a Figma, is actually soft plastic. Didn't expect that, so that's new. If you take the torso off, you'll notice that this is all soft plastic, again, like I said, but you may want to take off the upper joint, not the upper joint, but the upper torso to help realign the ball joint so that way you don't mess it up. It just fits right into the ball joint. And the reason why I did that is because on the soft plastic, it actually can get caught up in the joints. So I'm going to rearrange that. The jacket itself is soft as well, so you can fold it in and out. It's actually really cool. The knee joint goes all the way back this far. You can actually rotate it up pretty high. But again, I say be careful because what happens is if this gets caught in the plastic, you lose out on a bit of articulation. The pivot actually goes on the ankle, actually rotates this way, and it rotates all the way around here as well. And you can go back and forth. But please be careful. Please be careful because mine is a little tight, but you can see that there is a joint there that you can rotate. See? But mine's a little tight, so please be aware. Move it slowly, I would advise. If not, you might end up breaking it or popping a joint, and I wouldn't want you to do that. Now, as far as accessories that Sora comes with, and I thought this was really cool, but again, we don't have any official names, so I won't name anything that I don't know, and that's not cool to do that because, it's not cool. Sora actually comes with a normal smiling face, but he actually comes with another head that's more like frowning. Let's see if we can get a focus on that. The hairstyle is done really well, but it's more of a frowning face. There's no open mouth or yelling or happy. Sora's actually full of emotion, but we only got two heads, which is the frowning and the smiling face. It's really cool, but wish we would have got a little more, but beggars can't be choosers. Next up, you get these two handgun-like weapons, which I believe is probably going to be Sora's Keyblade transforming into one of these weapons, because you only get it on one end, so he kind of dual wields these, which is pretty cool. Here you have the emblem for, that attaches to his Keyblade at the end. So it here for the weapon. The weapons aren't identical. I'm guessing they're magical crossbows, but this one resembles one end of the Keyblade, and this one resembles the other. So I'm guessing that's why he dual wields. He also gets two hands to wield them. So if you want, you rotate the hand, you open it up right here to line up with the thumb. Let me see if I'm doing it correctly. Yep. So you rotate the line up with the thumb, and voila. Same thing for the other one. Also, he comes with two closed fists, but obviously I swapped them out to put the open hands on. These are the open hands here. And then I'm going to pop this out so I can show you my favorite thing, the Keyblade. Now he comes with something that looks like the Star Keeper, but the problem is we don't know the name of this Keyblade. I don't think we've seen this one before, but it looks familiar to other ones. And this Keyblade is actually really, really nice. Really, really nice. It's the one we see in the most recent trailers of the game. Again, the game is not out, so I don't know the name of this Keyblade, but I do like it a lot. And then let me get a few quick poses in with it. So like I said, you actually can get really cool poses with Sora and not have to worry about, oh, I might break something or a joint breaking. They actually took their time with this to show that, look, you can actually do the things you want to do in Kingdom Hearts, or the things you see in the game, you want to recreate them. You can actually do that with ease here. Unlike a Play Arts, which you actually run the risk of breaking or joint snapping. It's just, there's no fear here with this. And I'm actually really excited and happy to let you guys know there's not much you have to worry about. The one exception right now, especially for me, is just being at the waist area. Not the hands or anything else. I just personally think that the waist area, the soft plastic is really cool, but you run the risk of it getting caught. And just like now, I have to go take the upper torso off and realign it. I think that's my only gripe with this figure at all. But every other thing, they've kind of just casted away with what they've done with the figure. And I think that's really dope. Especially because there was a lot of fear behind it. We've waited forever for something 1/12 scale Kingdom Hearts anything. So let's get on with the actual scale of it. Show it what it does with other things. This is him next to a Marvel Legend. This is him next to Figma Deku, who tried to knock him down just now. It's not cool. Don't do that, Deku. This is him next to Deku. This is him next to an SH Figuarts, the Shukek Kuga. This is him next to a Marvel Legend. This one just happened to have John Wick's head on it. John Wick's being a terrible person and knocked him down. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. So this is him next to them. So as you can see, Sora's just a bit smaller than everyone else. But in terms of actual scale, he does look like he's going to be 1/12 scale. This is Sora next to the Punisher. So scaling wise, I think that we have something that we can truly call 1/12 or 6-inch. It doesn't really matter. The point is, it works well with other action figures. And that's something to really be excited for. I mean, like I said, we normally don't get that kind of stuff. So I'm very happy that we are. Normally I don't even bother doing this. But I'm pretty sure people are going to want to see it. It does come with a stand. It's heart-shaped. It has a long prong, and it has two pieces. I'm guessing you can replace one at the end for the extra legs or arms. I haven't opened it because I normally don't use the stands that come with figures. And I don't know why everything is falling down today, but it's just one of those days, I guess. But, yeah. Overall, if you were cautious about the figure and didn't know if you wanted it, and you saw this and you wanted it, now's the time to totally get it. If not, I could totally understand why not. If you're a bigger fan into a bigger scale, Play Arts is still for you. But if you want something 1/12 and you wanted to just match other figures, this Sora is totally for you. And then there's still the Bandai one coming out later this year. In the meantime, I hope this one holds you down. In the meantime, guys, I think I'm done with this for now. But Drink your water. Enjoy the photos at the end. Do good. Be good. Later, guys.